Hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to Pokemon White! So this video is going to work a little bit differently. Firstly, I'm going to start off by going into my 3DS system settings and turning on the wireless communications button. I have that turned off most of the time so that I can save a little bit of battery when I'm not using wireless. Let's go into the game. And I think we can start by heading into the Pokemon Center in Icarus City. And today is going to be the day in which I start doing a little bit of trading my Pokemon, and I'm going to evolve two of my team members. I'm going to evolve Argo and Nightshade. I'm going to have to trade one to a second copy of the game. I'm going to have to trade them for each other, and they will evolve at the same time. That should be exciting. So there's a couple ways I can do this. I can either use the actual C-Gear, which is actually turned on right now because I do have wireless turned on. The device is plugged in right now, so I shouldn't have to worry about battery for the time being. Or I can go into the top room in the Pokemon Center, and honestly, since there's going to be 2 sessions of trading to evolve my Pokemon, I think I'm going to do one in the Pokemon Center and one in the C-Gear. That should be fun. Roughneck? Yeah, I am the least roughneck person that you can possibly imagine. But we'll go with that because this doesn't really matter. I'm going to save the game, and once I have saved the game, you know, that thing that I don't like doing on recording, just in case the recording happens to crash or anything of that nature, we can go into the wireless room, in the Union Room. And this is where I'm going to put my my second DS on screen right now. And let's see. That capture is rolling. I'm gonna start Pokemon Black version, which is in the cartridge slot. I don't know what possessed me to do this, but I'm going to attempt to actually record both screens of both DSs as I trade with myself this time, because I think that would be cool, and I'd like to be able to see Argo and Nightshade both evolve at the same time, which you kind of have to do, because they only evolve when traded for each other. So let's turn on the game, and if you just heard a very loud ding, that was the Windows Defender notification on the other computer making its presence known. Let's see. I should probably plug this DS in too, just in case. I wish that I could just do this on one computer, but for whatever reason, when I plug 2 DS capture units into the same computer, I don't know if the driver just doesn't know what to do with having both information streams going into it at the same time, but one just cuts out and freezes while the other one takes over, and that doesn't work, obviously. So I had to dig out an old laptop, download the 3DS capture, the DS capture software onto it, and go from there. And then there's the whole business with the old DS audio jack, and because Loopy's original capture board doesn't transmit audio over it. So I'm gonna start by just trading one of these two. Let's go with Carablast. I'm gonna trade Carablast over to my second DS. This is, by the way, my original Pokemon Black save file that I did the Let's Play on for that all those years ago. And I'm gonna just trade over a Mew. And I think Mew is going to be a fair trade for a level 40 Carablast. Yeah, that sounds fine. It's not a power imbalance here at all. So I just cut out that trade animation because honestly it's not very important, and you're going to see another one in a minute anyway. Yes, by the way, this Mew's name is Friction. 18-year-old me thought he was very funny. So next I'm going to select Nightshade. I'm going to put Nightshade up for trade. That's going to be on the one game. On the other game, I'm going to send Argo back to my original game, to my actual Pokemon White cartridge. We're going to select both of these guys, and now God, I hope that looks good. Because I spent a lot of trouble getting these shots lined up. Alright. Argo wants to learn Iron Defense. Let's take a look. I think, if nothing else, Fury Cutter can go. Because Fury Cutter sucks. Bug Buzz is also eventually going to go because that's a special attack and Argo is not a special attacker. I think that's it, though. It looked like both of those devices were having video captured from them. I hope the audio comes out okay. Now all I need to do is send Nightshade back to my original game. I think I'm gonna cut away for that because I don't want to waste any more time. And I will see you outside. Okay, I checked the recording, and aside from a little bit of echo on one of the audio tracks, it sounds like everything came out okay. Right now, the game is demanding that I go and take on Bryce's gym, and then come on up here to the Dragon Spiral Tower. And if I come up here now, there's going to be Cedric Juniper standing around. The building, since serenely towering over everything, is Dragon Spiral Tower. From far in the past, before Unova was founded, it still stands tall today. On the top floor, so it's been told, the legendary Pokemon is waiting for a person seeking the truth to appear. Alright, that's nice. I don't believe, if I go in here, much is really going to happen. Yeah, there's a... Thanks. There's no way for us to cross. I actually thought there was like a Team Plasma scene, where, like, if you try to go in here now, they kicked you out. At least until after you go to the gym, but I guess there isn't. Might as well have gone in there in the last video, but whatever. Today, however, I am not going to go to the gym. I am going to start going around the land of Unova, start using Surf and other HMs that I picked up along the way. Alright, anyway, I do have a fly user now, by the way. I did acquire one off camera, and that fly user happens to be Mew. Yeah, I didn't trade this thing back after evolving Argo and Nightshade. I just traded off the Pansear with the intent of never seeing it again, and I kept the Mew. So Mew is going to be my HM user because I mean, why not, right? Mew is capable of learning every TM and HM, and I might as well put that power to use. Not going to be using it in combat, obviously, but I don't really like having to navigate like HM users like. I don't like keeping an HM user in my team who's not going to be contributing to combat. I would rather just put the HMs on my actual team members. And ooh, bit of lag there. That was dramatic. Please tell me my 3DS isn't slowing down. But yeah, since nobody on my team at the moment can actually learn like Surf or Fly or any of the important ones, I figured I'd just throw them on Mew. And I think I still have Strength on someone. And are there any others? Nobody has Cut, I don't think. Trying to think of the other HMs in this game. I don't think there's not as many in this game as there are in, for example, Gen 4. But we'll be using Mew. We'll be surfing on the back of Mew, and if we come out this way on Route 1, there's actually a fairly extensive area for us to explore. And I said I would try to get this all done in a single video, but I honestly kind of doubt that I'll be covering everything in that time. Ranger. I think you guys should be obviously stronger than most of the rest of the Route 1 trainers, but I think I could have come out here surfing a little while ago, so you might not be quite as strong as I am now. I did put Nightshade out front. I didn't put Nightshade out front? Okay, I guess I didn't put Nightshade out front. I'm going to put Nightshade out front. She is currently level 34, and I will be using her in her evolved state to play a little bit of catch-up now. Hopefully being a fully evolved Pokemon will mean that she's able to do a little bit of damage. Much more so than a Shelmet would have been able to. Gummy's gonna do that. Nightshade apparently still has the experience share. And a Simisear. A single return should take you down, I think. Did you both use Leer on me? Oh no, Swoobat used Calm Mind, I think. And, so close. That's a special move. Leer lowers my physical defense. What are you thinking, game? Alright, whatever. Simisear is going to go down. Gummy is going to grow to level 40. And that's going to be it for Ranger Brenda. Excellent. Now let's actually go and Person Berry, that will heal confusion. That's possibly one of the more useful ones. I don't think I have any moves that will self-induce confusion, like Outrage or Thrash or anything like that on my team coming up, but let's take off that experience share. Who has the Alright, you have the Lucky Egg. I'm gonna give Nightshade the Lucky Egg. Another thing that I definitely miss from future Pokemon games is the ability to just select someone's item from the menu and just use the move command instead of having to unequip it and re-equip it. Anyway, let's see. I guess I should probably also go through the HM list, the TM list that I have, and see what if Nightshade can learn anything different from before. You're a fisherman, however. Alright, for your inaugural battle, that wasn't terrible. Mega Drain, of course, is not the greatest of moves, but I believe you will be learning Giga Drain in a couple levels. Let's see, I still have 20 Moo Moo Milks left. I guess the next time I drop by Driftveil, I should probably buy a few more. Anyway, let's be on our way. Hopefully, Nightshade. Oh yes, I also said I was going to go into the TM list, didn't I? Let's do that right now. So, this one isn't Nightshade's, but I think this one would be Argo's. Cross Scissor is a TM that I had, and now that you're evolved, I believe you can learn this. I don't know if you would have been able to learn this before, and I just wasn't thinking about it, or if this is a freshly learnable move now that you've evolved. Bug Buzz has higher base power than Cross Scissor, but, you know, Scavalier's physical attack is just that much higher than its special attack, so we will be learning the move that can take advantage of that attack. I didn't see any others that really stood out to me. Shadowclaw? Oh, you know what? Payback. I think, Scavalier can learn Payback, which would also be a good one to have, considering that you are... Oh, no, you can't. I was going to say that would be a good one for you, because the Scavalier is as, slow as dirt. Like many of the other members of my team. Just, to check, Brick Break, I don't suppose you can learn Brick Break, can you? No. You don't exactly have hands. Sort of, but not exactly. Alright, I think that's going to do it for looking at my moves right now. And we can continue on exploring. There's a random encounter that I am not at high enough level to avoid with a Repel. Fortunately, Xelgor is one of the fastest things in the game and will be able to escape pretty much any battle, within reason. Sing. Is anyone gonna give me a Chester Berry by any chance? That's another Person Berry. Let's see. Down here, there is a Pearl. That is the selling item. I forget if the Ore Maniac takes those or if you have to sell those to someone else. I think there's an Item Maniac somewhere that will take that. Big Mushroom. Alright. I think that's all for Route 1. It looks like you should be able to go down there onto that beach, but that is, as far as I am aware, just for decoration. There's no way to get down there. If we go through this gate... I haven't really been talking to these gate attendees, but... I'm just curious if that one, all the way out on this fairly obscure route, had anything interesting to say. Wasting time, wasting money. Another bit of the duality theme of Pokemon Black and White. Alright, so this is Route 18. This is a water route. I think this is Route 18. I wasn't actually looking at the, maybe this is Route 17. I wasn't looking at the sign when I entered. We can navigate these islands. There's a couple shallow patches which you can land on. And, of course, trainers. That is TM06 Toxic. I might consider teaching that to someone, but I don't know if there's anyone I really want to learn Toxic right now. Let's see. First, I'm gonna have to jump on Mew's back for exactly one tile, and then talk to you. Alright. Mega Drain was getting by with Mega Drain, but now we are actually learning Giga Drain. That is going to be... What did we discuss? Almost twice as powerful as Mega Drain in one hit and have basically the same effect. Alright, can't wait to use that. Especially since we are on a water route, and I do expect to see a lot of water types for the near future. Alright, good game, Fisherman, whatever your name was. There's nothing else in here, right? There's the Dowsing Machine isn't picking up on anything. It was picking up on something on that above island. I think it was on one of these rocks. Oh no, it's on that. Alright, we'll have to go around the long way to get there. You are a swimmer. I don't even have to use healing items right now, because using Giga Drain, I'll go first in pretty much all cases, and using Giga Drain will do enough damage to water types that I just get healed. Alright, this is... okay. Alright, good. That wasn't the one that took me to the end, so I can still fight this guy. Yeah, currents in Pokemon games. There's a part of me that's thinking maybe I should have used, what was it, Route 8 to train up Nightshade instead of trying to use Route 8 to train up Allison, and brought Allison out here because it is a water route and there's a lot of water types, and I can use Giga Drain on water types with an Amoonguss and do a lot of damage really easily. But on the other hand, it's really nice to be able to actually go like first in combat more often than almost never. And alright, before I go up there, let me take this one last current and just see if there's anything of importance that I can grab. Okay, that's just gonna circle me around. That doesn't make anything new accessible. Anyway, really liking that that final evolution there, Nightshade. It really makes my life a lot easier than it was about 5 minutes ago. You are not a water type trainer, but we shall still see if maybe you have a you know, rock types or ground types or something. If Nightshade can hold her own. Unfortunately, that was a resounding no regarding that rock slide, but can't win them all. That's okay, though, because I believe this is a safe house. I believe there is an NPC in here who will heal my Pokemon, should I talk to them. Thank you. Alright, perfect timing. Let's see. The Pokemon are energetic. You will give me an egg that you found in the Relic Castle. I will receive the egg, although unfortunately my party is full, so should I want the Larvesta egg, I will have to come back. Larvesta is an interesting Pokemon. It is terrible, but it does at, like, level, what, 65 evolve into Volcarona, which is one of the best Pokemon in Gen 5. And it's definitely not something you can really make use of in the main game. But should you be interested in using a Volcarona in competitive, that thing is, really its only weakness in any way, shape, or form is the move Stealth Rocks, because Bug Fire takes half damage from Stealth Rocks on switch in. That's a lot of damage. U-turn. Alright, I'm gonna keep Struggle Bug for now, even though it sucks. Nightshade should be learning Bug Buzz, I want to say around like level 44-ish. Something like that. Which will be a much better special bug type attack. But I will learn U-turn over Protect just so that, should I want a way to do a little bit of damage and then switch out, I can use it. By the way, that suspicious looking guy in there, I kind of didn't acknowledge him because I was busy talking about other things. But if you have an item known as a Rare Bone, you can give it to him. And he will give you an awful lot of money for it. I don't remember where you get a Rare Bone in this game. I feel like you can do that somewhere on this route, but I'm not entirely sure. It could also be a post-game thing. I need a Repel. I have one last Super Repel, and then I'm going to be using Max Repels. I got 50 of those. Alright. Max Elixir. By the way, Nightshade hit level 40 right there, and I think I'm going to call it close enough, everyone else is close enough to level 40 that Nightshade is going to be allowed to keep going. I'll bring her up to level 45. Zach is going to see a lot of combat in the Ice-type gym, and everyone else is close enough to level 40, so I think I'll leave Nightshade in the lead-off slot right now, give her a bit of time to shine, since she is the newest member of the party. Alright. Dowsing Machine's going off on something down there. If you did not have Surf, if you did not have Strength, there would be quite a lot of stuff that you wouldn't be able to do on this route, so highly recommend coming down here with Strength. All you had was that one Whimsicott, really? Dragon Scale. What's that good for? That can be used to evolve Seadra into Kingdra, I believe. Calcium, raise your special attack. I have a special attacker on my team. Her name is Nightshade. I believe I will be giving that to Nightshade. That is special attack and not special defense, right? Yeah, Zinc is special defense. So, let's give that to you. The only real special attacker on my team. Everyone else is, I guess Allison would be the next closest thing I have to a special attacker. Was there another one? Oh no, that was the Calcium, the hidden item. Allison would be the next closest thing I have to a special attacker, but she's really more of a defensive tank who also can occasionally dish out a special attack. Let's see. Item on this long, I don't want to call it a peninsula because it's surrounded by land, but on this long stone column, like ridge thing. What was that? That was a TM of some sort, and I did not read the item description when I picked it up. What was it? I want to know that, because I feel like it'll be good. What wasn't in my bag a minute ago? Alright, well, there's nothing in my bag that I haven't already learned that I care about, so it probably wasn't important. Let's see. If we go up this way... Alright, this ledge is just here to tease you with hidden items and also that Battle Girl. Up these stairs, we have a veteran. You are, really, veterans in this game. I believe they were, first introduced in this game. They're the better version of Ace Trainers in a lot of ways. They tend to have better Pokemon than everyone else. I think Ace Trainers in at least some games also have EVs and IVs strategically set, which is rather uncommon among in-game trainers, and I want to say veterans are often doing the same, but I'm not sure. Basculin, that's not a super intimidating Pokemon, to be honest. Darmanitan! Alright, now we're talking. This feels like a good situation to go and use U-turn. I might be able to take you down with Sludge Bomb, because Sludge Bomb appears to be doing good amount of damage, and Darmanitan is not all that defensive, but let's take no chances against something that has like 140 base power and also Flare Blitz as an available move. So, yeah, let's U-turn on out to a Bulldor. You're gonna take that pretty well, and if I just drop some rocks on your head... Ooh, Hammer Arm. That could be scary, but I do have the Eviolite. If I didn't have the Eviolite, I would have been in trouble there. And Rock Slide can connect. And Darmanitan can take some super effective damage from that. Line is going to grow to level 40. And what's your last Pokemon? Nightshade's growing to level 41 as well. Simisage. Alright. Here we have a bit of a reversal of fortunes. Line really can't do anything to a Simisage, so let's stop being in battle against Simisage, switch back into Nightshade. I expect you're going to use a Seed Bomb, because that's basically, really... Furious Wipes, really, at this point in the game? When does, Pansage slide... Wrong one. When do Pansage and Simisage even learn, Seed Bomb? Because that's, like, the only good move that they learn, unfortunately. I guess you can also be generic and teach them Return. Yeah, lower my speed. That could actually be a problem, because Simisage is also fast in its own right, just not quite as fast as an Excelgor. And that, ironically, meant that the next move that you did, Payback, is going to do less damage. Because you're going first. I'm sorry to inform you that your strategy sucks. Alright, Simisage is going down. We have defeated Veteran Ray. I did talk through that one. Which is somewhat unusual for trainer battles in the middle of videos, but I figured that his battle might be a little more interesting. I need a heal. You know, I get the feeling that the Repel's effect is going to wear off in like really soon. There's an item down there. Alright, I'm gonna have to go circle back for that, but that's okay. Repel's effect is gonna wear off really soon, and I might as well wait until that happens before I heal. Is there a scientist out here? There is. Look, I just have weird ideas about optimizing my way through the game, alright? So we can fight the scientist. I'm really surprised that Bulldoze did that little damage to a Gardevoir, to a Garbodor. Pronunciation is hard. Which is, one, super effective, and, two, it had a -1 defense from the weak armor, taking off on the previous hit. This is a Mysterious Laboratory. That's a dubious disc if you ever wanted to evolve a Porygon 2 into a Porygon Z. There's nothing for us in here right now. This is another event location. Should you bring a Genesect obtained from an event to this location, some things will happen. Otherwise, all you can really do is look around at all the mysterious electronics and wires and cardboard boxes and pick up that one dubious disc. There is some game lore, plot-related backstory to be found. One, if you do the event, obviously, and also on this little sticky note on this computer. My Lord N apparently rejected my research, but my research is necessary for Team Plasma to reach its goal, the strongest Pokemon. The rest of the memo is torn and impossible to read. And that is a bit of foreshadowing to something that that goes down in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Should I heal the poison on that one, online? I probably should, shouldn't I? Do I have a antidote? I think I do. Alright, here's an antidote. Let's give Line the antidote. And, there's a little bit more of this route left to explore. I would have liked to have ended the video, on that little island in front of that lab, but unfortunately I wasn't really paying attention to where I was going, and I lost my chance to do that. That's another heart scale. That's good. I'm going to need another one of those to teach Argo, I believe, Ironhead. And let's see, now comes the part where I have to snake my way through a bunch of islands. Big Pearl. And if you take a wrong step, you could very well end up back at the beginning of Route 17, which I don't quite want to do yet. So, definitely going to have to watch my step. Yeah, there's no way through there, but if I go back towards the P2 lab, and if I fight the swimmer... Alright, let's fight the swimmer. Alright. The Doubts machine is going off on another hidden item, which is... Heart Scale. Another Heart Scale, okay. I do have a little bit of wiggle room should I want to go and relearn any moves. Another swimmer. Are you the last swimmer on this route? I think you might be the last swimmer on this route. You can tell that I'm starting to really get a little bit over-leveled because the amount of experience I'm getting for fighting the same things that I was fighting earlier is dropping off. A third heart scale. There are 3 heart scales in this one little area. Interesting. Please be something that isn't a heart scale. Like, okay, that's a pearl. I like heart scales and all, but finding 3 in a row is a little much, I think. Alright. Another one. Big Pearl. Those items exist only for selling, that's fine. You are a battle girl. I don't believe Nightshade really has all that much that she can do to a battle girl, but we'll see how this goes. Expect to see a fair amount of that, by the way. Leading off with Nightshade, who takes a lot of damage from just about everything, and you turning out into Argo, who takes not very much damage from most things. That is TM19 Telekinesis, which is a terrible move, and it's one of those gimmicky moves. I'm not even going to bother explaining what it does, because it's so useless that I don't even really understand it myself. Anyway, I think that's about all the exploring there is for Routes 18 and 19. I am going to end it off here. By the way, that TM for Thunderbolt that I picked up outside the lab, the P2 lab, that is an extremely good move. Would recommend having. However, unfortunately, the reason that I'm not really going to be making use of it is because nothing on my team can learn it, or at least nothing on my team that I care to learn it can learn it. I might be able to teach it to like Statland or something, because Statland can learn a lot of those generic TMs and that sort of thing, but I want Statland to be a physical attacker. Next time, I'm going to continue my circuit around Unova. I'm going to visit a bunch of places, which were previously inaccessible without HMs. There's quite a few of them. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.